Hi, my name is Melissa Stevenson, and I have been a nurse since 1995. I have worked in adults and pediatrics, medical surgical, and also long term care. I've also worked with mother baby, which I enjoyed very much, and all of these things I liked for different reasons. Uh, I graduated with my associates from Athens Technical College in 1995, and then I worked for a few years and then decided to take some time off to raise my 4 children. Since then, I have gone back for my refresher courses and decided to finish my bachelor's degree, and I'd like to go on and be a nurse practitioner and start that within about a year or so after I finish this degree. So now, as far as the leadership, in my first job, I had this nurse leader who was fantastic with me, and both my positive and negative experiences were also with this same leader. The positive experience that I had with her was when I cared for this man who had diabetes, and he was facing having an amputation of his leg, and his wife that was caring for him when we were trying to care for her husband while he was on our unit, she would refuse care for him, and then she would turn around and say that he's not getting the care, and she was pretty frustrated with the situation. So my nurse manager saw that I needed a little help in navigating the situation since I hadn't experienced quite this type of thing before. And she took me aside and she told me all about how patients and their families typically deal with different situations and how stressful it is, and that sometimes it comes out in different ways and not to take it personally. So she helped me a lot in learning about that, and I really thought that it was really positive because she helped foster my growth as a nurse. My negative experience was with this same nurse leader, and she had a strong dislike for my coworker. Let's call her Lisa. Well, Lisa had a patient who was on an antibiotic and had an adverse reaction. My nurse manager, when after being apprised of this situation, she decided to take out the frustrations of the situation by accusing this nurse of making a medication error, which was pretty serious at that time because generally if there could be serious disciplinary action if medication errors happened. So my coworker Lisa decided to just walk her through the situation and tell her all the steps that she'd been through to deal with this, and showed that she had gone about the situation properly. But my nurse manager was infuriated because she didn't like the fact that she was wrong in this situation. So she verbally degraded my coworker in front of patients and coworkers and nurses, and it eventually led to my coworker leaving the unit which she had been on and had loved for the last over 5 years. This also caused a lot of morale issues on our unit. because the nurses were concerned that this could possibly happen to them as well. So I learned a lot from this leader, both things to do and not to do, and thought about the ways that I could be in the future as a leader. I hope you guys have a great class, and I look forward to working with all of you. Thanks. Bye.